Alright, guys, so welcome back to another episode of Starfield. We finally made it back in to the Terramorph mission line, and before we even did that, we went and rebuilt or built a new ship. Um, in the last video, before the last video, I did some off the screen grinding, and um rebuilt the ship. We got to take it out for its first combat test flight because of the bounty hunters that decided to show up. So we were able to do that. We came back to Taliban 2 to investigate on the Terramorphs. We had one hell of a firefight situation with two Terramorphs. One of them could apparently cloak itself. So I don't like that there's variants, and they ate up so many rounds from my gun. Like, it was an absolute bullet sponge. I did not like it at all. So if we pick up any skill points or certifications, we're going to be putting it towards rifling in order to try to make our weapons much more effective and damaging. Okay? But we were able to do that, and we discovered that heat leeches are the source of the Terramorphs. That they sneak onto ships and they get spread throughout the galaxy, and that's a problem. That is a very big problem. Really don't like it. But what we find very disturbing is the attack on New Atlantis. Terramorphs came out of nowhere. And the only way that this could have happened after what we've seen on its expedited growth is that only somebody who would know such a thing would be able to make that happen. So, it's not looking good. And Kaiser, he has me scared and worried. I'm gonna talk with you.
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
Okay, so now I'm gonna let me talk to you. I need to offload some gear.
Personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
Okay, let's see. Have I done something wrong?
No, not at all. This is something that's been weighing on my mind for a long time. I was hoping if I talked about it with you, I could get your opinion. That's all.
Alright, if it'll help you decide, I'm here.
Thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Yeah, that's pretty close, right?
In my case, I was third in command, which has a lot to do with the story. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
That's not good.
Economic reasons. Several of the worlds in the Cassiopeia system were mineral rich. Both sides wanted to drop refinery outposts on the surface to bolster their supply.
I'm gonna go with this one.
This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. The Dauntless was a tough little ship. No shields and the hull was breached, but it still had power. And weapons. That's why I remained in the battle. Huge mistake.
I don't know what I would have done.
Well, I didn't have the luxury of indecision. I had to act. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. And last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
Why weren't you on the shuttle with them?
It was my duty as acting captain to be the last person to leave the Dauntless. We had more than one escape shuttle available. So, I elected to wait until they were safe.
Sorry you had to go through that.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape. Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
I'm gonna go with this
That's
one.
true. But still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
I'm gonna go with this one.
All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really
Still
care
here,
about
aren't
me,
I?
don't you? And I'll have yours.
There you go.
All right, partner. I suppose it's time we get back to work.
Okay.
Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this.
Not exactly the conversation I would have had fighting Terramorphs, but okay.
Yeah?
Let's trade gear.
Have something for me?
Yep. Oh, you have all kinds of weapons, Sarah. Oh, you're already loaded up with everything. Never mind. I can't give you anything.
So long.
Alright. I need to drop some crap right quick. Inventory. weapons. Let's go ahead and drop that. Let's see, what else can we drop that? Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah. Let's see. What's my weight at? I'm still 1 over. What is the Shatter Shock doing? Wow, that is a lot of damage. Long barrel. Shattering. Wow. I've only got 14 rounds of this stuff. Let's go ahead and drop this. Actually. Packs. What in the hell? I mean, I just got a good chunk of money for it. Resources. I can go ahead and drop. Actually, I might need the adhesives. I'm not going to need any of that, though. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Alright, I guess that's all we're getting rid of.
Whoa,
At least we're not over that.
who's that?
Sarah, what are you talking about? You're telling me to get rid of the stuff half the time. Top that off, we're about to be in one hell of a fucking boss fight right now. Alright. Hadrian, Sarah, Kaiser, you guys ready? Hey, Kaiser, you better not turn on us. I will be kicking myself in the ass if that happens. Light him up. Come on. He's just a level 10 and he's eating so many bullets. He's just a tank. I hate that.
Concentrating fire.
Thank you, Kaiser.
All right.
Let's go ahead and take all of that.
Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploading them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Alright, here we go.
Analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Had to have been.
Do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant and realized the ends it could be put to.
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect.
Yeah, I agree.
The sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question if settlers going missing.
Yeah.
Instead of a big show, the attack on New Atlantis would be a success.
Yeah.
And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
Yep. And I know who it is. Yeah, I'm going with this.
At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this, someone found a way. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
I've got some ideas.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
I'm pretty sure it's our own version of Wilson Fisk. I'm pretty sure. Her father, I'm pretty sure he's been the one controlling all this from the beginning.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Understood. Now we'll take those.
Get rid of some of that gear.
And you just told me the stuff I dropped earlier. Sarah, make up your mind already! Oh, I'll take those credits, bud. I'll take that too.
There's the control panel.
It's a master lock. I will take that after I get my credits. Ooh, that's a good amount of credits there. Not go for the weapon though. Vodka, don't care for the vodka. There we are. I will definitely take all of that. Okay. Oh, yep, definitely need that. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought that was ammo for a second. What's with this big red button? I feel like that might be a thing. But we got more lockers here. Let's see what we got in here. I don't know what any of that is, but I'll take it anyways. Oh, hey, Aurora. I don't need that. Let's see now. You look promising. And then you are down here. I don't need any of this Aurora. Whoa, what was that? Yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? I keep pressing the wrong button for crouch. Okay. I really don't like that. Really don't like that. Okay. 8. Alright then. Let's go ahead and drop that. Well, ain't that nice?
Might actually need that later, you know.
No, we don't need that, Aurora, later.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
Of course we needed.
Do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable.
Of course there's something else I've got to do.
Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Senon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility. Other than our casualties? Yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant.
Yes, he did, and he's still alive.
We should talk. You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to let something go. Hey, Victis. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
I'm gonna go with
The
this.
recording said it all. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
Oh, you make it sound like a miscalculation when in reality it was an unmitigated disaster. And look where we are now. Oh, some secret.
a calculated loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy. That sounds exactly like what my father would do. But it doesn't, it can't justify slaughter.
It won't.
But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
I am probably going to regret this, but this also might work to my benefit too.
Now's not the time to joke like that, alright?
It's the truth.
No. That's insane. He died. They
Nope.
executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And
Yep.
now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive? I'm sure they did. They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want. He's alive. Victis is still alive.
Yeah.
This is just typical of UC bureaucracy. A cover-up of this magnitude could directly lead to war. What the hell is the matter with them? I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victis in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. But wait, if my father's alive and knew about the Lazarus plant, what do you think the chances are he was involved in the attacks?
I'm gonna go with that one.
Deal with one monster at a time. Let's go get that final sample.
Damn right. Now then, let's not throw any more grenades into our own fucking face.
Right now.
Jeez, I need to get out of this frostbite. Hang on. Something else just happened with the frostbite. Yeah, let's get rid of that. The hypothermia.
Successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
I don't like this. I don't like... Why is it so open out here? Quick save right now. There's the marker. What's hiding out over here? I don't have anything to deal with this frostbite anymore. This is where the sample's supposed to be. No, 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 no. Yeah. No duh.
What is that?
I think. Send out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Please give us a... Please give us air support. Air support, please. Air support, please. He has everything under his control.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify
No! No! Where is it?
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Okay, what's the mission right here? What are these indicators? Okay. Power up radar dishes. I want to drop your health as much as possible.
Why did you leave us?
I didn't leave nobody, kid. I did not leave nobody.
There it is! Open fire! Fire! Damn it!
All right.
You're not getting away from me.
Whoa, 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 what was that? What was that? What was that? Why did I move? Why did I move like that?
Stop! Stop! Don't shoot! We're friendly!
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
It's working. But the thralls, they're attacking the anomaly.
Let's see, where's my health at right now? And I can't get rid of this,
Are you doing this?
That's not. I'm just filling out the frequency.
Here they come along the path to end their
I'm sitting here till my stam refills.
Helping us.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next dish.
We're working on it.
Please. Please help me, please.
Okay, come on, come on. Give me boost pack. Ugh.
It's got me. It's got me. Where are you?
I want to sit up in someplace nice and safe.
They're going to betray you. Every last one.
I am just mag dumping like crazy right now. Let's see. Let's see. Got another dish over here.
Kill signal online.
It's working.
One more dish, and I should be able to shut it down complete.
He is literally right outside. And he's got friends. I don't like that he has friends. Okay, I'm taking a beating for this one. Oh.
The thralls. They're not coming after us. Oh, that jump looked painful. Not doing that.
Why are you not attacking? You're a terramorph. I question whether I should be putting it down or not.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
I question whether I should or not.
Secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Okay. Alright. We're able to eliminate that terramorph. Why is this one not attacking? Why is it so docile now? Okay. I'm not liking this frostbite hypothermia crap at all right now. I need aid big time. Inaccessible. Kaiser, I need you to move, please. Thank you. I'm not letting any of you live. Not after what I've seen you fuckers capable of. Yeah, I didn't like the fact that Terramorph was so freaking huge. Yep, extreme cold, I know. I need to head this way. Frostbite's going to become even worse. I am just slowly dying right now. Okay, we've made it back to the forwarding base. I need to get up on that bridge some way, somehow. Please tell me you have aid up here. I need some fixing up, please. Let my stamina regenerate. Because this is freaking ridiculous. Sarah, why'd you just drop down like that? Thank you, finally, for letting me jump and climb. Seriously? Seriously. Every movement costs me a crap ton of O2. Why? Why? Sarah, will you stop? Okay. This is a better ledge here.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld.
Yep.
Pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the Terramorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find.
Yeah.
Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Yeah.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Victis knew about this damn plan?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah, a little bit more complicated that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
No, I am not.
That means
And I know this is going to bite me in the ass.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the Terramorphs. But Victis is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
I'm gonna try after I get out of this fucking cold. I'm dying here. He's not very trustworthy.
Is more than we have now.
Yeah.
We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Not a problem. And damn, that's a shit ton of credits. I'm down. Oh, I do not enjoy this. Why must my heart rate or my health be going down? Alright, back to the Vulture. Let's go. Back to Shadow's Edge.
So this is Londonian. I've heard the stories.
Sarah, we've been here a whole freaking 2 days now.
Hello, Captain.
Oh yeah, and something else you guys might have noticed is the phase glitching or phase clipping from when I built this ship from the wings. I had to use these wings, Deimos wings, to basically give snap points for these landing gear to the rest. That way I didn't get any annoying...
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Hi to you too, Vasco. But yeah,
Cycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
we had to do that to make sure that there wasn't any annoying messages for unconnected modules and all that. So we did what we could.
looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Alright, now we head on over to Alpha Centauri. And I also have this ship rigged up as a Class C variant because of the Class C core that's in the ship. So that's why I have so much power in all my things. I have full power to ballistics and for ballistics, particle, and engines and shields. That's why. We're gonna go pick up some aid right quick. And hopefully get this frostbite treated and empty out our pockets a little bit. I'm sure you do, Sarah, but right now is not the time. I need to get back on the ship and look for the aid to help with the frostbite.
Things for you.
Again, who the hell are you and why are you on my ship? Like, come on. Let's see. Cargo hold. Transfer. Aid. It's not looking good. Alright, I have literally nothing for aid to help me out here.
Have something for you when you have a moment.
It better be some freaking health right now, Sarah.
Can I help?
Let's see.
Yeah, take a look at this.
It's nothing important. Why? Let's just trade gear. Get your pockets
If you have
emptied
any
out.
gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
Alright. Now, let's go try to fix ourselves up right quick. I really don't like the fact that I've got to freaking walk like this.
There is a bit more in the back. If you don't see what you want, oh, please, take a look.
Okay, now that we're healed up, we can go empty our pockets a little bit more at the Trade Authority.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Nope, you're all good, Bosco.
You know when you're ready to launch.
What in the hell is... Okay. So yeah, that's some of the phase clipping that I was talking about. I don't recall putting that space point there. Sarah, why are you going down there? There's nothing down there. But what I'm going to do... Actually, my inventory, spacesuits. This is normally the one I am usually wearing. But because we're having to do the Terramorph mission, we're going to keep using that. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and put this away. Alright. And we're also going to put this away. Oh, that's what else we meant to say. Okay. We're also going to put this away. Apparel, we're still wearing all that. Let's see. Frag grenades, we got 28 of them? That ain't bad. Let's go ahead and put these away. Incendiary grenades. Okay, so that's what I picked up earlier. Oh, we got so much ammo to sell. That is so much money. Let's see. Aid. We could store these away. We could store that away. We could store this. Let's see. What else can... That's pretty much it there. Miscellaneous. Alright, but that empties out our pockets a good ways. Just to make sure. Resources. I'm not seeing resources. Alright. But we still have a lot of weapons to try to sell. And I mean a lot. So, spacesuits and helmets. Alright, so, yeah, that pretty much takes care of all of that.
Howdy.
Let's see. Captain's quarters. We can just sleep right here.
Rise and shine. We've got things to do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Hello.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Things for you.
I'm sure you do, Sarah, but we're on business here.
I've lived in New Atlantis for almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
I just told you the biggest one that they had not too long ago, and you're just now picking up on that? Now, I'm gonna have to have a few words with you, Admiral, or whatever your rank is.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for? Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
Oh, I don't know.
That's quite the claim, Captain. I hate to think what would happen if such a patently untrue statement reached the ears of the cabinet. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
No.
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing?
Yeah, actually
Though
you
I very
do,
much appreciate
Wilson.
your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
I'm gonna go with empath here.
You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian.
So,
To synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
associate, who you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble? Oh, my revenge was far from petty, Captain. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
I'm not an absolute monster.
Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause even more death. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Hmm.
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure. It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with me. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom they were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock. The man I had to eliminate to hide my secret. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited.
No, we didn't all benefit.
Had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Yeah, I'm going with this one.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone After
No.
all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Yeah, I'm going with
And
this
how
one.
many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me.
No, not
I hope
really.
you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come. That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Oh, I doubt it. I so highly doubt it. Sarah, we're leaving now. He just... Sarah, we're getting this. We're taking care of this now.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
We are putting an end to this asshole. I need to go this way, apparently. Freestar Collective and all that.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Nice.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything?
Oh, I found lots.
Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew.
Why? Did he say why he did it?
I'm going with this.
Killed all those people because of a chip on his shoulder and an obsession with his own status. That sounds like Victis.
Yep.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
Yeah.
My hope would be that whatever connections he's got to the outside world disappear. Make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in his cell with him. But honestly, I'm not sure. He's in a unique position and has done a special kind of harm to the colonies.
Yep. He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him. Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But
Yeah.
they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Yeah, that is very true.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Alright, so which one are you leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0.
That is
So
true.
I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See if they have a preference.
Alright, nothing left on my mind.
And here we go.
Alright. Wait for all of them to catch up. Alright.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But
As do
according
I.
to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but
Nope.
a planned strike.
Yep.
Is what I'm reading here true?
Yes, yes it is.
The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam
Here we
President,
are.
I've been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
Yep.
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
Yep.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll,
There
of
we go.
course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough.
Nope.
We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Victis sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
I hope you do.
That's truly disconcerting to hear.
Yep.
But cutting off Victis's contact with the outside world is likely to be just the beginning of his punishment.
All right.
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
All right. Well, I'm gonna no. But he might become useful later on. There might be extra mission lines after this. I haven't a clue just yet, but we'll figure it out.
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
That's appreciated.
Sound decision, Madam President.
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
All right. Securing the plant isn't enough. Yeah.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
I would go with this.
Yes, absolutely. The UC has to be as transparent as possible from now on. Otherwise, we could be risking a second colony war.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two factions.
Yes,
Two
sir.
birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process.
Nice.
Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution.
Yes.
The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
Yes.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
Yep.
Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
All right.
Please, ask.
All right.
The responsibilities will be spread across multiple branches of the UC. Research and day-to-day administration will be handled by a new group under the Science Division.
All right.
Diplomatic concerns and coordination will fall to Chief Yassine and Interstellar Affairs. But most of the actual on-the-ground work, that'll be handled by the Vanguard.
All right. So I'll be doing that.
This won't work without them.
Okay.
Exactly right, ma'am. The Interstellar Affairs Office has already begun reaching out to worlds throughout the settled systems, informing them of the risks we're all facing, and that the UC has a plan to prevent what happened on New Atlantis from happening elsewhere. Thus far, the response has been overwhelmingly positive.
Nice.
The spirit of mutual cooperation displayed between the UC and the Freestar Collective in managing the Terramorph data set a good tone for the work we're doing, Captain. We expect we'll hit some resistance, but our office has plenty of carrots and sticks to ensure the program's widespread success.
Nice, nice.
Infinitesimally low.
But not zero.
The chance of a starship landing on you as you sit here isn't zero, yet you still attended. Personally, my fear isn't mutation, but Terramorphs developing a resistance. But that's something our group can continue to address if we decide to take this approach, as I believe we should.
And what are the dangers of bringing back the Aseles?
I can feel this one. While intimidating creatures, certainly, Aseles are docile unless provoked. They're honestly closer to oversized mobile scanners than deadly predators. The concern is that, while all proposed methods will be long-term efforts, the Aseles are the slowest. Slow to breed, slow to deploy. We do everything we could to accelerate that process, including mustering some of our mothballed cloning technologies. But if we do elect to use this method, we'll be doing things at the pace of a megafauna, which is not an expedient one.
I don't have any other questions.
Very well. Then did you have a preference on the method we should deploy?
Do we need to do anything? No. We're not going with that one. We're asking this one. We're saying this one.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
Here's hoping they'll be kept on a short leash.
That, madam, is most certainly the plan.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Hadrian.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD.
Hell yeah!
As such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Nice.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
I love the doctor. Alright. What's a Class 1 citizen? I am confused.
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods.
Nice,
And I'm told
nice.
the penthouse is rather impressive.
Nice. Thank
You
you.
all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
And as a member of both
Nice.
the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you, Captain, will have your pick of duties. Speak
Nice.
to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly.
All right.
He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
All right. Way to go, guys. So I'm guessing that is it for the time being. I'm guessing that is finally it. We have finally finished the Terramorph line. And not only are we finished with the Terramorph line, but we get to bring back an extinct species. So I am definitely looking forward to that. This was a very, very good, well thought out mission line. I do like it. Alright, let's go talk to the commander here.
Of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Thank you. Alright, Commander, what we got?
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Not a problem. Thank you.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount.
Nice.
And the credits should be in your accounts now.
Nice.
To get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Nice. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm not choosing that third option. That is so mean.
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign.
Alright. Alright, I'm going with this
I
one.
wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment.
Alright, I'm
There are
down.
your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Terramorphs.
Oh, God!
Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
Only ever really done the one, Vanguard mission. I'm gonna go with this one for a minute.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
Alright, not a problem. Alright, let's go get our penthouse set up, yeah? Let's go over here and get this place taken care of. Get lined up right. But prices are supposed to be way better than what they ever were before. I'm guessing this is it. Yeah. Alright. Let's go talk to this woman that denied us in the first place. Can I take that? Dang it. Alright.
Well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself.
Why are you walking away?
In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say?
Hang on.
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Okay. Don't go walking. Ma'am, lady, please.
That penthouse is still up for grabs whenever you want it.
Stop walking away from camera.
Just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Hang on.
Stop by anytime.
You're making the camera blurry. Stop
It's
it.
still up for grabs whenever you want it.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
I'm interested.
Great. You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district.
Nice.
You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
All right. Let's go check this place out. Mercury Tower. I'm guessing that's over here somewhere, right? That's what it's looking like. So that's where we're headed. Go ahead and cut there now. Mercury Tower. Here it is. Okay, this look at what's with the fire hydrant right here, or the fire extinguisher. Wow. All right. Yo, we're pretty high up. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. All right. What we got in here? Okay. Is this supposed to be a bedroom or a closet? Could be either one, I guess. But I'm already liking this. I am already liking this. Let's see here. Is that supposed to be for fridge? I'm sorry, but I gotta swap that out. That just looks ugly. This looks like this would be a pantry closet. I don't know why you're staring at the wall, Sarah. I could decorate. Okay, here's the bathroom. And it's pretty open, though I would like to have an actual bathtub or hot tub along with the shower, you know? I think that's only fair. But pretty open. Alright, that ain't bad. Let's see. Now this is looking like a master bedroom to me. This is looking like a master bedroom. And look at that. Oh, man. Yo! Yo, we can see our ship from here. Yes! Oh, man. Oh, and the reason why I swapped to the Vulture instead of the Corvette, I went from 0 Point to Shadow's Edge, is I figured if we were going to be a fire team, or if I was going to be a fire team, basically, I needed a drop ship. That's why I built the Vulture. But I'll be swapping back to 0 Point here in a second, but first, you know what? No, hang on. We're gonna get this fixed right quick. Okay, we have to. All right, we're back at the penthouse. Okay, now the only reason why I did that, that I left out like that, is that's our ship there. That's a beautiful ship. Alright. Now, this is master bedroom. This must be... Okay. This is master bedroom bathroom. I like... Dude, yes. This is my dream home here. Let's see what else we got here. The washer and dryer area. Okay. Alright. I'm liking this a little more. And second bedroom. I'm not sure how I feel about this whole caddy corner corner piece right here. But I feel like you pull off some pretty good stuff in here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But I don't have time to deal with this. Even the lighting fixtures. Those. Oh, man. Alright. I changed these lights out. I'm not gonna lie. I change out these lights. This, on the other hand, that's dope. I'm not gonna lie. But this is our home. We've made it to top level in New Atlantis. And look at that. Dude, we can see so much of the world from here, of New Atlantis, of Jemison. What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, we're not gonna lie. We have some pretty good, we have some pretty good scenery from here. And I'm liking it. Now, before anything else, before I end the video, alright? I have to do this. I have to do this. For science. Okay, so we can just jump out the freaking tower if we need to escape. And just run. Okay. Dude. Alright. We've done good. And look, I just now realized they have a playground for the kids out here. Alright, this was a good story mission. I liked it. Yes, it was a pain. It was a pain to deal with that last final Terramorph boss. But after all that, in fact, now that I think about it, let me try to get over to a, let's try to find a store where we can swap out weapons and everything else. Or, just to see if we can pick up some more ammo. Because we desperately need, let's see, Orion Tower. We desperately need ammo. Especially 45 ACP. That is a very rare ammo type. So, it's only fair that I get to searching for it right now. Let's see. Where is the UC store at? This is embassies and everything else, along with the archive. I need to get to that side of the city, it looks like.
Citizens are urged to immediately report any heat leak sighting to local officials to have the creatures removed. Given the stakes, the plan is to hunt heat leeches and terramorphs into extinction, and to make terramorph attacks a thing of the past.
I am so glad to hear that's on the news in the game now. Like, that is very good to hear.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the
I'm scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Yep, I can believe that. I've seen it firsthand.
If you attempt to engage me in combat, I will be forced to detain you.
Alright, that's good to know, considering I'm not going to try to do that anyways. I just got my citizenship. I don't need to get it revoked. Let's see. Distribution center. That's where we needed to head to. Let's see what we get.
Finally back with our son.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP. Am I right?
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about. I'm not even gonna lie.
Things for you.
I'm sure you do, Sarah, but I'm not interested in that right now.
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know. We're always striving to improve.
Alright.
Fancy distribution. Something I can do for you?
Let's see what you got for sale.
I hope we have what you need. Back
So,
to it, then.
that being said,
When really keeps the distribution center in.
we finally have this mission line done and completed. We're now a full-fledged UC citizen. Not just a full-fledged, but a Class 1.
That landed not too long ago?
Hey,
Sure is
no
something.
funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
And yes, thank you. That's my ship. Both of those ships you've seen earlier. Pretty nice, right? Oh! I'm in the water. Alright, it's all good. But we have that done. We're done with the aliens for the time being. Now, missions. We've got to get into that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to this one in the next video. We're going to do this mission line. Okay? Reason being, and I don't even know if we're going to finish this mission line, because I don't exactly agree with well, let me rephrase that. I didn't like the UC being the ones to hide away Victis, but they are supposed to be turning things around, and I don't want to make an enemy out of them and lose my UC citizenship. Okay? But from what I understand, this mission has you going and working for the pirates, but you're acting as an undercover agent, okay, for the UC. So what we're going to do is this one next. We're going to do this one in order to... Because I think that's going to... Me having connections like that is going to turn into something else later on. Because there are other story missions in this game that are going to require me to have those connections, so I don't wind up having to be in an all-out shootout with the pirates trying to get what I need here and there. You know? So, that being said, what I'm actually going to do is switch back over to the dropship. I'm going to go pull the Vulture back out. I'll pull out Shadow's Edge.
Understood.
Huh? Oh, those two? Okay.
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with?
Yep, I'd like to view and modify ships.
Okay, no problem.
And we're going back to this one. Alright. Now, yes, this ship could be made to be a little bit more prettier than what it actually is, but this is my drop ship. This is what I'm going to go with. Okay, but this is the end of the video. This is the ship we finished this mission line with. It's what we're going to continue to use for a good long while. Okay? Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I've been recording for over 2 hours now for this video. I'm going to have to call it here because if I look at the time now, I have to go out and do an errand. Bruh. In the middle of my outro, you couldn't have chose a better... You couldn't have waited. Seriously? In the middle of my outro. Hey, some people. But this is the end of the Terramorph line right here. I'm probably going to wind up going to in the next video. I've yet to decide whether I'm going to do any Vanguard missions or not, or if I'm going to do the deep cover. But I know we will be doing deep cover here soon to try and give us a little bit of wiggle room in a lot of areas. That way I'm not constantly having to get into firefights with the pirates and all that. I can just waltz in, take what I need, or wipe out whoever I need to wipe out. But that's the situation there. And yes, we are going to be doing the stream eventually. Alright, if you guys are seeing this video right now, it is a Wednesday after my... You guys would know what I mean. I already gave you guys an update on that. This is the video for Wednesday after the Saturday that I am dealing with my project. In fact, I think my project I'm going to have to go pick up the Saturday after this video, this Wednesday, the very Wednesday that you guys are watching this video right now. Okay? So, all that being said, we are making progress. We are doing what we can for the channel and the stream and the videos. Those of you who have been stopping by, appreciate your guys' support. Keep watching the videos. Keep subscribing and sharing my channel with people you think you might enjoy the kind of content I create, such as your friends, your family members, yeah, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your first all of that, grandma, grandpa, everybody. All right, everybody you think that might like the videos that I make, the kind of content that I create. All right, make sure to do all of that. But all that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I've made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really, Sarah? In the middle of an outro? Really? Come on. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you in the next video. I'll talk to you at the beginning of the next video, okay? I'll make sure to talk to you next video. Let's go ahead and get in the seat. Alright. But yes, with everything being said, and all being finished and completed, alright, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and, oh, hey, you can actually see where the reactor is actually kind of fused with the slip space drive. It's kind of phase glitching into each other. You can see it real well from here. But again, subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, That way you guys know when I drop a new video or I'm about to do something else for the channel. With all that being said, I am Silent Sound, and I will catch you all in the next round.